All right, so another video this week from the Brookings Arts Council. As always, my name is Shelby Meyer, and today we're going to be doing one that's just a little bit different than usual. We're going to be doing some tinfoil doodles, and so as you would imagine, doodle makes you believe that it would be relatively open-ended, so doodling, doing what you guys kind of want to do. So I want to talk to you a little bit about color. So first I'm going to do supplies, and then we'll kind of get into the project a little bit more. So for supplies today, I do have colored Sharpies in my studio. If you have colored Sharpies, that would be awesome. If you only have like black and silver, that will work just as fine too. I do have colored ones, and then I do have a black one as well that I might throw in there as well. And then I have the tinfoil, and I just have my tinfoil on a clipboard for you today. And so basically today it's more of a prompt, it's more of an exploration of kind of some cool materials. You can get some fun effects with tinfoil and Sharpies, and really you're just gonna doodle and have fun with it. So I wanted to talk to you about color. So some different color schemes that you could do. I think it's really important to have the knowledge of color and maybe just like the thought of like why you're using which color for what. Maybe it's because you want a lighter value. So maybe yellow or like a lime green would be better. If you want dark, maybe black, or like even that purple would be good also. So just having that knowledge. As you guys probably, if you've watched other videos, you know that I really kind of like secondary colors. And so first we'll go through the primary colors. So the primary colors are red, blue, and yellow. Those are the colors that basically you cannot mix other colors to make. They're like the original colors. You have to have those, and you can make all of the other colors. So primary color is really important, really kind of cool. That's a good color scheme to go with as well. It's really kind of eye-catching and whatnot. Secondary colors, is probably my favorite of those. And so for those, it is purple, orange, and green. And so those colors are made by mixing the primary colors directly. So like I said, the primary colors were red, yellow, and blue. So that's what we got here. And primary, and then secondary are the colors that those would make. So blue and yellow make green, so that's a secondary. We have blue and red that make purple, so that's a secondary. And then lastly, we have red and yellow, which make orange. So secondary colors. So first is the ones that you can't mix anything to get the originals. Second would be secondary. And then also I think it's really important to know the different pairs. So using just those 6 colors, you have different kind of like partners. And the partners, they kind of make each other show more vibrantly than they would by themselves. So red and green accentuate each other. So Christmas colors, yellow and purple accentuate each other. So I've heard like Vikings colors. I don't know if you're football fans, sports fans. I typically just use it for this example because sports colors typically are complementary. So they complement each other. And then we have orange and blue, which is also the pair. So I think like the Chicago Bears, I think that's the colors. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a huge sports person, but that's what we got for the pairs. And so another kind of cool thing is they complement each other. So they make each other shine brighter. They give each other compliments. They tell each other that they look good, basically. But also, if you mix them together, they turn brown. And so that's kind of an interesting little fact that most people don't know. If you use just a little bit of one and more of the other, you get kind of a subdued, like more natural color. So those different kinds of like burgundy would be a good example if you add a little bit of green to red, or kind of an olive green if you add just a little bit of red back into the green. And so that's just a little color theory for you today. And so like I said, just make sure that you're using one of those color schemes, so either primary, secondary, or a complement pair, which are always kind of fun. And just do some doodling. Have a good time. Use some of your mom's tinfoil. The drawings turn out really kind of cool. I'm not actually going to draw for you today just because you don't want to sit and watch me doodle necessarily. I do think that if you're adding color, I think a black outline really kind of complements those colors as well to help it kind of shine through. I will post a picture of my final project. I'll do it in my own time and post that. Like I said, you don't want to sit and watch me draw when you could be drawing yourself. But yeah, just a little color lesson today. And the New Year's Eve and New Year's Day is coming up. So happy New Year, and I'll see you next time.